Hey y'all, and welcome to another Watch Cheryl Scrap. Today I'm going to be scrapping a couple of photos that I took of my daughter on Mother's Day. I hadn't really done a little photo shoot with her in quite some time. I used to do it really frequently, but y'all know I have chronic back pain issues, so it's not something I do a whole lot, but we took about 3 or 4 minutes and took a series of photos. I did get quite a few, and she's my lovely girl, and she's beautiful on the inside too. So I really didn't journal on this page, and I just really felt like the kit spoke for me, especially the word strips. So the ones that I end up adding are beautiful girl, love yourself more, you are so beautiful, be your beautiful self, and fearfully and wonderfully made. So just kind of like a message to her, just, to remember that she does have, inner and outer beauty. So, here I placed the two photos at a diagonal right in the center of the page, and I start playing with papers. And I play around with papers for a little while here, and even after I'm done with the layout and I end the recording and I start looking at it and it's just not jiving with me. So I end up taking the colored papers off. I end up using a like wood panel background paper and matting it on top of the weathered flowered paper, and it's just so beautiful. But this is where I started out, and it just goes to show you, once you step away from something and then you come back and look at it, you're like, nah, it's not quite it. So it's okay to do that. And the beauty of Digi is that you really can do that. I didn't have to pull anything up off my page because at the end I didn't like how it turned out. So here I'm starting my clusters and trying to determine where I want those to be. So I'll start moving some of those things around. And I've been pretty famous lately for using frames as layering pieces and not the actual frame they should be. I don't know why I like to do that, but it's a thing right now. I go through, different things that appeal to me on scrapbook layouts, and I was actually looking through some older layouts this weekend, and I was like, I don't know why I really liked that particular trend, but I did. It's kind of fun to see, how you grow as a scrapper, and things that change and things that really just stay the same once you find, kind of like your basic style, I guess. I do love to try a lot of different styles. I don't really feel like I need to be constrained to any particular thing, so I like trying out different things, but overall I do tend to have or go with, what is my gut, what appeals to me about scrapping, what I want to make, what I want to look at. So, and part of that is clusters with leaves and flowers and all kinds of little buttons and embellishments. Those things make me happy. They really do. And I love being able to, create something like this. It's just beautiful and it makes my heart happy. Oh man, I'm really rambling now. It's pretty late when I'm doing this voiceover, so I'm just looking at the layout, as it's coming together, and we're really blessed as scrappers, the types of digital products that are available. And this particular product is by Kristin Cronin-Barrow and Amber Shaw at Sweet Shop Designs. And oh man, I love Kristin. I love creating for her, and then having her join together with Amber. It's a absolutely beautiful kit with lots of the pinks and the greens, and these colors just really are, you know, I really like this particular color scheme. So um, the it's just amazing. Look at it, the flowers, the variety of them and everything. So, and they even had, like, I love this accordion flower that I'm tucking behind, kind of like a layering piece. And I love the realism of the ribbon that I've added down at the bottom. And I do some custom shadows, but just, how it's been created for us to use is just beautiful. So it does help to have, you know, knowing what you can do with your program, but it also really helps to have scrapbook products that are, quality. And these definitely are. I had to add that little gold piece, that crown down the bottom was uh, just a perfect little touch of bling. And then up towards the top, I have another piece of bling, but it's a like jeweled button. So I feel like, there was some balance there. So I'm adding just some white flowers just to tuck underneath. And, of course, if you did a paper layout like this, it'd probably weigh about 10 pounds. So that's another thing that I like about Digi is being able to have the dimension and, not have to worry about weight. And here I do a little bit of rotation. And I think that's why I end up not liking the paper mats behind. It just didn't sit right with me after I got it together. Now I'm adding these little banners, and I'll do one at the top and one at the bottom. And they look really good, especially when I do my custom shadows on them. I like that at the completed layout. You'll see here in just a few minutes. I'm not sure what I'm looking at here. Oh, I think I was going to add this darker red flower and I decided not to. And, oh, I think I was going to try out this like little decorative piece, and I just didn't like it. I don't like the darkness it brought in on top of that light wood paper. Oh yeah, I work on a little secondary cluster over here. Adding a little more greenery and doing some duplication. It's really easy to do if you already have a flower on your layout. Just use your Alt key, and you can just click on the Alt key and then click on your item on your layout and just drag, and it duplicates the item for you. It's fabulous. So especially if you're into clustering, it's very, very good. Quick and easy way to duplicate clusters. Just doing some little final adjustments here, getting my banner in there just so. Oh, and that little tag on the bottom, that's where I'm going to put her name and her age and, of course, the date. And then I'm just grabbing a little splatter brush and adding in some green and that dark pink. You can see. Just kind of moving it around. And I just put those on separate layers so that, I can reduce opacity or move them around as I need to. Now what I do here, once I change the paper mat, I do have to redo the splatters, but you can see how quick it was. It just took a second. And here you're going to see the final layout, and you can see that I took away those mats. I really like how that turned out a little bit better. I hope you enjoyed watching with me, and I hope it inspired you to create something yourself. Thanks.